There is a strong need in the United States of what we just call generically preparedness. Should there be another bioterrorism event on U.S. soil, we need to have folks who are trained to know how to study those organisms, to identify them, to know how to kill them as a positive defensive posture that we would have preparing ourselves for that next bioterrorism event. About 2 years ago, we started talking with folks that represented this national biosafety and biocontainment training program of the NIH. And it took the better part of the next year to be scrutinized by those folks. So they did 2 site visits. It was then probably another 3 months that we got word that we were approved to be the second national training facility or designated training facility for this program. And I think that speaks volumes about what we've done. And as I indicated, I think it's important to recognize that we train in the absence of harmful microorganisms. Almost every other level 3 laboratory is a hot lab. It's filled with infectious microorganisms that cause substantial human disease. So you do on-the-job training. And probably the worst thing you could hear in the hot lab is, oops. So even if you hear oops in our lab, there are no severe consequences with respect to infectious disease. We use artificial microorganisms. And what we use are fluorescently labeled powders and microscopic beads and things like that that represent the microorganisms. And in many cases act like the microorganisms in every respect except they don't grow.
To be able to have hands-on live action training where you can be, it's okay to make mistakes and until you get it right is what this kind of advanced training is all about. It's absolutely required in the world of select agent research, BSL 3 level research, and animal research. So the facility here is perfect for what we're trying to do.
The Biosafety Level 3 training laboratory here is unparalleled. The promise of the School of Public Health is so exciting that the NBBTP is delighted to be associated with the new College of Public Health here at Kent State.
This particular program is set up where the trainees will interface directly with the NIH. They'll sign up for the program through the NIH. The NIH will assemble a class, and then the class will show up here at Kent State and spend a week being trained. Our students, if they're qualified, could in fact take that particular training. But see, the most important thing for me is that we have now been validated that our facility and our curricular materials and our instructors are good enough. So it's an opportunity that we envision over the next 3 or 4 years expanding so that Kent State students could pick up either a certificate in biosafety or maybe even a minor in biocontainment and biosafety. So in other words, building a program that not only helps the National Institutes of Health, but then services the Kent State students as well.